Alright, I should make a little quick video here. After a lot of work, I got the Leaf motor installed on the back of the CRX. You see it up under there. I had to push up the floor, which I'm planning to do in front of the motor. I'm going to be able to fit some batteries. I have a plan for that. Had to do some work on the trailing arms to accept Nissan Leaf hub. And then it's actually a 240SX brake caliper. I was able to run the stock Leaf shafts. The wheels do stick out a bit, which is fine. I can run a fairly large offset. Probably run about an ET40 to an ET45, probably an ET40 with an 8.5 to 9 inch rim, ET45 with a 8 to 8.5 inch rim. Hoping to run as wide a tire as possible, but I'm going to probably stick with 17-inch wheels, so that'll probably put me down to a limit of somewhere around a 255, a 245 width tire. I can only run up to about 25 inch overall diameter. 25 inch is going to give me about an 1.5 inch clearance to this right here, which is actually a structural part of the car. Right behind there is the mount for the front of the trailing arm. So once I clean that rust up and everything, I'll take this ridge right off and I'll clean all that up and roll it. That'll give me some clearance, but you have to realize the tire is going to grow at high RPM. I'm going to try and gear it fairly fast. Haven't done anything in the front yet, but I'll get there. Have a surprise for that. That stuff laying on the floor, some of you guys will know what that is. I've got both sides done, brakes are done. I just have to run some brake lines and figure out my brake cables for the e-brake. But I chose Nissan 240SX SE brake calipers and rotors because they have the mechanical e-brake built into them, and that should work fairly well. Made a pretty good mounting system for the back of the trailing arms. The trailing arms are moved back a bit. I have Olin suspension at home to bring in for it. Now, the best part of this video, I have the new VESC controller. This is Axiom set up with the VESC tuning software. This controller is going to be pretty badass. It's fairly power dense. We figured I'll do a little over 100 kilowatts continuous, maybe around 120 continuous. It's going to take some really good cooling, but you'll notice this is a cold plate. I can run liquid cooling to it, so I have to build an enclosure for this one. This is basically a prototype, a bench prototype. We will work through some settings and run this motor up with this controller at higher voltage. Right now I just have that hooked up to about a 45 volt RC battery pack to spin up the wheels to set up a few things. So with 20 amps of phase current, we can click play here and you can see it starts right up. Right now that's running sensorless. And right there, that screenshot, that's your 3 phase currents with a position sampling. So that's actually really awesome. It captured everything perfectly there. That is an amazing sensorless startup. The VESC tool and the software with Axiom and the hardware and the noise filtering built into the hardware, this is going to be amazing. This is going to be next level, and that's where I'm going with this car. So as you notice, we got a Nissan Leaf motor running the rear wheels of a 1988 Honda CRX. And stay tuned, because but wait, there's more.